I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Some I've learned from straight away, and others I've needed the lesson to hit me over and over again before I finally got it. I don't personally believe in having regrets in life. I see everything as either a lesson or a blessing. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the biggest financial mistake I've made in my life, the lessons that I learned from this mistake, and what I'm doing differently moving forward for the future. So let's get into it. My biggest financial mistake happened in December 2017. I was 6 months pregnant and we made a purchase that would later cost us in more ways than one. We made the decision to buy a brand new car, and although it was really nice to have that new car smell and drive a brand new car, this decision was one that we later came to realize was a huge financial mistake. Now, looking back at this exact point in my life, I wouldn't have considered myself to be too financially savvy or having a high level of financial literacy. I was in my mid to late 20s. We had just purchased our first family home a couple of months prior so that we could have somewhere stable for our family to live. I was also driving a very small car, which I had deemed not family friendly or suitable to carry a baby around in, let alone a stroller. There was literally no space in the boot for a pram or anything else really. So I really felt that I needed to upgrade to some kind of family-friendly car like an SUV. I did some research on different types of family-friendly SUV style cars and narrowed my choice down to two types that I really liked. I went out and test drove both types a couple of times over and found I loved one a lot more than the other. We sat down in the office at the car dealership with the finance person to discuss our financial situation. They took down all of our details, ran a quick credit check, and then 20 minutes later, I'm not even joking, it was 20 minutes later, we were approved for finance to buy this brand new car. I remember feeling a little bit shocked at how quickly this process unfolded, how little amount of information they took from us about our financial situation, and it really just felt like they wanted to get the deal done. Somehow they deemed us suitable to repay the car loan, even though they could very clearly see that I was pregnant and would be going on maternity leave. They just based their financial decision that they made on us on the information that was our present financial situation, not what it was going to be moving forward. I know a lot has changed in the finance industry since 2017 under the CCCFA and the responsible lending. So I'm sure that car dealerships have more strict processes in place to determine suitability for car loans. To be completely honest, I wouldn't really know what it's like today as I haven't been back to a car dealership in over 4 years now. Anyway, getting back to the story, I traded in my little car and was able to finance this beautiful brand new SUV on a 6% interest rate over 5 years. This really was the start of our financial downfall and how we got ourselves into so much debt. I didn't know as I drove my beautiful brand new car off the car lot that it was automatically going to decrease in value by 10%. I didn't really realize or think about how much this car was actually going to cost us over that 5-year term with that 6% interest rate and the interest being incurred. Basically, I didn't really know too much about what we were getting ourselves into and what the full financial implications of this decision to buy a brand new car actually were. What I know now is that I will never finance a brand new car ever again. With the value being around 10% that a brand new car loses automatically as soon as you drive it off the car lot, I really don't see how buying a brand new car is a financially smart decision to make. Even though I do love that new car smell, I just don't see it as being worth it anymore. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can buy new car smell air fresheners these days. Over the last few years, something that I've learned is that if you really want something, the best thing you can do is save up and pay cash for it. Saving up and then handing over your cold hard earned cash can give you greater satisfaction for the thing that you're buying. You appreciate it so much more and in turn take much better care of it. A brand new car hits you in the pocket in 3 ways. The first way is borrowing the amount to buy the car plus the interest that is incurred. When you finance something, whether it's a car or any kind of loan, interest is added by the lender. This is how they stay in business and make money. They let you borrow money on the condition that you pay the money back plus the interest at the rate that is set by the lender. Now, I'm not saying all leveraging and all borrowing is bad. There is good and bad debt. However, I would class a car loan as bad debt. The second way that a brand new car hits you in the pocket is that you need to pay for the maintenance and upkeep of the car. In New Zealand, this includes your registration, your warrant of fitness to ensure that you're complying with the road regulations and that your car is up to a roadworthy standard. And then your general car servicing plus any additional maintenance like getting new tires, for example. The third way is the depreciation of the car. A new car will depreciate by 63% in the first 5 years, with the first 10% being the moment you drive it off the car lot. If you're looking to get a mortgage, then any open lines of credit are factored in unless you're able to pay them in full and close them before your application. Thank goodness that we had purchased our home before we'd taken out this car loan, because from what I know now is that if we had done it the other way around and taken out the car loan before we were going to purchase our home, we would not have been able to borrow the amount of lending that we needed to buy the home that we wanted. Now, if you've made the same mistake that I have and purchased a brand new car or financed a car, the best thing you can do is learn from your mistake like I have and not make the same mistake again. The next best thing that you can do is try to pay your car loan off in full as soon as possible so that you're paying the least amount of interest. Have you made a big financial mistake in your life? If so, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please let me know what it was and what you've learned from it. If you liked this video and learned something from it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.